Morning. So we are back over here by Brandon and Beth. We had got all the wirings done, but now we have to go in and actually put the cameras in because the cameras finally came in. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. Unbox the first one, and basically the first thing we want to see is kind of what screws we're gonna need, what washers and stuff we may need. So. So this is Adrian, y'all. Adrian, say what's up.
What's up, y'all?
Tell them what you're doing.
Basically, I'm making a cat. What is it called again? A cat.
You're putting the tip or the end on a Cat 6 cable.
Putting the tip on and on the cat 6 cable.
All
So
right.
you see how, like, sometimes that's going to happen. Sometimes you're going to have to push.
Now, I'm gonna give you a suggestion. Go ahead, take it. Should just be able to guide it in. And the new ones, they pass through, so you can actually push them all the way. You don't have to stop it like you used to, so you can see once they go through. Come about an inch or so down. Make your cut. All right. I like to take them out first. You're probably going to develop your own method. And the first thing I typically like to do is just pull this out a little bit, and be careful because you can cut your hand. So just pull it out a little bit. Pull these down. And now you can push that back in. So now that's not even really an issue, right? Then we untangle these. And we got plenty of them to do, so don't worry. Alright, so now we start our configuration. Orange, white, orange. Green, white, blue. Blue, white, green. Brown, white, brown. As I start grabbing them and just running them along my finger, you'll see that they start kind of straightening out. I pinch. Clip. Try to make as even of a cut as you can. All right. And give me a tip. All right. From the bottom left. And that's it. Now we check. Orange, white, orange. Green, white, blue. Blue, white, green. Brown, white, brown. All right. From here, this is called a crimper. This is kind of what sets it so it doesn't come out. Just make sure that's in. And we'll just give it a good squeeze. Should feel like a little snap. Sometimes you don't. But see, now they just gonna come off. I'd really have to give it force. And then I just got these because I love this. You used to have to make sure it was like perfect, but now it doesn't really matter. You just put this in here. down just a little bit. Put that in there. And then, perfect. Good morning. So we are back over here by Beth and Brandon, and we successfully have gotten the first camera up on the other side of the house. Check that out.
Yes.
Camera number 2, which is up here. We already have our wire ran, so we should just be able to get that connected and get camera number 2 up. All right, what that actually looks like is unboxing of the camera, going through the tools. We already know the washers and screws and stuff we need. So that should be fairly easy. We came to find out that we have to do a custom drill hole into the mounting piece in order to make this work. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. So, and I also want, we have Adrian Broussard the fourth, and we have Brandon Armstrong. I want both of y'all to come in so everybody can see y'all. Right? And I want y'all to just tell them what you're working on today.
Okay, today I'm working with the lens for this one.
All right, so we'll go over the breakdown. We have Adrian. He's on the Sony A7R III camera with the 24 to 70 G Master lens. All right, and we have Brandon over here on the A7R III. Did I say that wrong? Did I say 3 for that? Anyway, Adrian's on the A7R5, just to make sure I said the right thing. If I didn't, that's the correction. And then Brandon's on the A7R III using the 70 to 200 lens, millimeter lens. So one is more focused on long range, one is more focused on wide. And what I'm gonna have them do is switch up so that they can get versed in using a different lens and a different filming angles and equipment. So, you know, we're gonna work all that out. So in the meanwhile, we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. And any questions before we? All right, let's go ahead and get started.
Today we are unboxing the PTZ industrial camera. And
Okay.
You straight.
You straight, you good.
This time's on.
okay, here guys is the camera, actual camera. Here's the lens, everything.
Yep. So we can go ahead and, well, we can leave that in for right now. We're gonna take that out. But yeah, so that's our PTZ industrial AI camera from Ubiquiti, and that's what we're going to be installing today. So we're going to go ahead now and just get everything together.
This is the mount for the camera.
Right? That's our custom corner mount. Okay? So in order to get that corner angle where you can actually see both sides, right? And Brandon showing you right here, this allows us to, there's no way we can mount it if we put it right here, but if you put it here on this flat piece, we're now able to mount it. We are gonna have to make 2 custom holes in it, but for the most part, again, we have it up over there. It's been working perfectly fine, so that's the setup we're going with. All right, we need to find a little marker thing. I don't know the proper name to it, but
I didn't know it was gonna get warm. I thought it was gonna stay cool like last night.
you don't have a shirt?
No, I do.
Yeah, you can take your jacket off. Ooh, then he got his It's Me Photography shirt on. Look at him. Trying to be a little professional out here. Alright, I can get with that. Alright. So I don't know what the proper name of this is. So maybe somebody could drop it in the comments or whatever, but we're gonna use that to mark our spots. Yeah, we can do that. Then we won't worry about drilling the holes for the camera. And yeah, so we need a ladder. So we're gonna go find a ladder. All right, and again, we just wanna put it in. Now from here, you can just kind of twist until it gets semi-tight.
Oh my God, it's so Jesus.
You for welding or you trained on the job?
Trained on the job, did it for about 15 years though. I was a steel fabricator / welder for 15 years, Class A in both.
Okay.
So I'm technically a combination welder fitter.
Nice. And is there a certification for that or?
Every job you go to recertifies you basically.
Oh, thanks.
So it's not like you can, oh, I'm certified, that don't mean crap.
No, same here, same in this field. Same in this field. Now can y'all set it up or y'all need help?
Oh, I don't know how to set up a ladder, so I mean, and you know how to take the cord out.
I'm a first mark 13 and a quarter.
So right now, y'all, he is about to mark it to where we about to mark where we about to put the camera at the same spot where the other camera's at. And every time you do certain stuff like this, just make sure you mark your spot so you always remember where you gotta go at to drill the hole at. That's one thing to make it easier for yourself. Well, this is the drilling hole where we gotta mark for the mount that we got that's custom for the camera. So we can angle it on the corner so it catches the left side of the house. But my dad was just making sure Brian measured at the right one, so he was just checking his work. It's always good to check it twice, y'all. Make sure you check it twice before you just do it once. Trust me, y'all learn y'all lesson very quickly if you don't measure twice. You deal with a lot of problems and run into a lot of things, so make sure you just do that. Oh yeah, one thing we didn't even say in this video, make sure y'all just stay safe if y'all ever try to put your own camera system up for yourselves. So yeah, all about the safety first.
little bit and just kind of get your hole started. Once you see the tip get in, then give it some thrust.
Me and Brian just gotta give it a try. Me and Brian finna give it a try. So he just doing the first side, and I'm gonna get up there and do the second side, so you all get a feel of how I'm doing it. That's one thing with my dad. He made sure you get a feeling of working and doing it yourself, not always just watching, hands-on around here. So just trying to make sure you get your benefits of what you want to do and what you want to achieve over here. And this job come with multiple things, as you can see. We put things up like construction workers too. We build things for the clients if they need to. Always doing custom pieces if they need any help with that, with IT work and photography work.
Has to be on that spot.
So right now he's from the drilling.
You see a little spot, little green wall.
You see that little green spot. That way he's gonna drill in to make the hole for the mount. We make a hole first so we can get our filling so the screw can stick in so you can mount.
A little bit harder.
And you gotta push the drill with a little force to do it. Just do it slowly first, and then you can go all the way in once you get a good dent into the brick.
Take your hand.
Just push it back like.
Let me see the where's that other part. Take your hand off the front. You don't ever want to put your hand on the front.
While you drilling, just push it back and forth so you can get out easily. Like there you go, yeah, see?
How far did you go with the second? Alright.
So you want me to get up there now?
Yeah, you're gonna do the other side.
Alright, yeah, I'm finna do the other side. Talk to me and see what you got there.
Alright, so we got our screws. What do you call this? We got our anchors. And
how do you look? You can show the camera real quick.
Let's see.
I'm at your hand right now, so
we got our screws. We got our anchors. Right? And we got our washers.
So what's the anchors for?
The anchors are to allow the screws to be held tightly in the hole we just created. Okay? And then, although the heads are kind of thick, although they're kind of thick, we want to have a little extra protection in the way of making sure that they won't slip through. So that's what our washers are for, right? And that's just gonna make everything snug and sound. So this is the piece that we need. We had a little hiccup. We left the impact driver on the job yesterday. I left the impact driver on the job yesterday. So we're gonna go for lunch and go get that. But there's several things we can do without that and get it ready and prepped. One of the things we're doing is we're taking the mounting plate, right? And we have to make holes. Where's our
What's the reason of making holes?
all right, the reason for making holes is, even though we went online and we did a lot of research on different mounting plates, and this is one of several that we tried, but this one was the closest and best one that we found. As you can see, it looks like it's gonna line up, right?
Yeah.
But once we get it, it's just a little bit off. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but the holes are a little bit off.
You can see
Not
it.
to mention, if we put it there, you have no room to run the Ethernet line through. But if we just bring it down some, now we have room to run the Ethernet line through. And as you can see here, we can just make our own holes. And that's what we're gonna do. Y'all remember the drill bit we needed to use for this?
5/16.
5/16. That's it. I'll say this: apples don't catch as many viruses. They have less headaches in that realm.
They do if you don't have the proper virus protection. I will be a Windows person.
I'm a Windows person
Through
for
and
life.
through.
Yep.
Same thing with
Computer-wise.
iPhones. I won't have an iPhone. I had one. and-
Android.
Well, first of all, let's get technical here.
There you go.
Guys.
Hold on. We gotta film this.
Everything that's on in your Apple phone was a part of a Samsung phone a year before.
Facts. You heard that, G? Facts.
Cameras on the Samsungs
They
are
said
way
the
better
Samsung is way better than an iPhone.
than any iPhone out there.
Facts.
Just because iPhone throws a bunch of you can Photoshop this into your picture and stuff. You can get all the same stuff on the Samsung phone,
But that,
And it works better.
and it works better.
I just hate the fact that like how they make the pictures look after you give a picture to a Samsung phone to an Apple phone.
Oh,
There's a way around that.
Yep. I literally just found that out.
What's your way?
There's a special option. I think it's called the RSS feed. I could be wrong on the thing, but I just saw it for the first time because somebody told me about it. You enable it on the Samsung phone,
Money, bro, they put that
and then whatever text you use from that point on, it'll go through like normal. It won't be that fuzziness.
That, or there's an app called Signal, which is an encrypted app that encrypts all the text messages, pictures, etc. you send. But if you send from a Samsung or vice versa from an Apple to Samsung, the pictures come out perfect. And you can send as big as a video as you want through that app too. You don't have to chop it down and make it small enough to send.
And what's the name of that?
Signal.
Signal. We're gonna check that out. I don't know if you saw, but I actually got a notification when the phone came on, right? And we're gonna select, look, it's already on this client. It's telling us, let's go ahead and adopt our new camera. Just go ahead and hit adopt. Look, y'all, and this is the initial configuration.
Damn, got it up. Look. Damn. Quick stuff. Man, my dad paid good money for it, bro. Me doing it just snapping, you know what I'm saying?
All right, now there's some things you'll notice. You'll notice that it's up and upside down. Well, there's still some configuration we gotta do. We're not gonna go through all that right now. But the bottom line is we got the camera up. That's the most important thing. The configuration is something really simple to do. So yeah. We'll come back once we get the configuration and show y'all how the camera follows you and stuff like that.